controversy over the leader of Duck Dynasty. Joining us from Washington, Howard Kurtz, anchor of the FNC Broadcast Media Buzz, seen Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. From Miami, the purveyor, Bernard Goldberg, Mr. Goldberg. So, Bernie, you say?
I say that the patriarch of this family has every right to say, as he did, that gay behavior could lead to sex with animals. He has every right to say that. He has every right to say the same thing that Paul said to the Corinthians, and that is that gays are in the same class as drunks and swindlers and prostitutes. He has every right to say that. And I have every right to say that he is an ignoramus. And A&E has every right to keep him on the air, to suspend him, to fire him, to do whatever A&E wants. And conservative Christians have every right to watch the show or to boycott the show. And the problem, Bill, is this, that too often, too many liberals reflexively defend trash, like Miley Cyrus. And too often, too many conservatives reflexively defend ignorance. And too many people, I believe, are coming to his defense in the manner that
But they don't see it your way. They don't think he was ignorant.
Of course not.
They think that he is brave in standing up for what the Bible says. So, you know, when you get into a position, Howard, where you're talking about core beliefs, and then you're talking about a company, Disney and Hearst, all right, which is punishing a person for that core belief system, then you're getting into a constitutional thing, you're getting into a persecution.
No, you're not.
Well, let Howard weigh in on it. Go.
Okay.
You know, it's not, I've gotten a lot of heat online for saying this, but it's not a constitutional battle. As Bernie says, Phil Robertson can say whatever he wants, but he has no constitutional right to appear on a television show. And A&E, we don't have to speculate whether it's a liberal network. In its statement, it says, we are a champion of the gay and lesbian community, found those remarks offensive, did what it had to do under pressure from gay rights groups, but now finds itself in a box because it has ticked off a lot of fans.
That big box is going to cost them a bundle of money if the Robertson family walks, as they may. Now, you both need to answer this question. You're in charge of A&E, Bernie. You suspend the man?
Let me answer
this way. You take the man off the air, which is what they do. You take him off the air?
Okay, so you want a direct answer. I would have probably taken him off the air for a while because I think what he said was reprehensible. But here's the problem.
So your personal view would have trumped it. Is that what's good for A&E? Is that what's good for the stockholders of Disney?
No, hold on. I said for a while. I didn't say for all time.
Well, they may walk. If I was the Robertson family, I would walk.
No, here's what's going to happen. The gay lobby obviously has more clout in Hollywood than the Christian conservative lobby, obviously. But between Manhattan and Malibu, the Christian conservative lobby has a lot more clout than the gay lobby. He is coming back. Phil, the patriarch,
I don't believe he's going to come back on that network. I don't think so.
Well, I think what's going to happen is that A&E is going to say he apologized. Let's move on. And just for the record, Bill, you know, I like you, you like me, but just for the record,
I don't like you.
You've done this you've done this 2 weeks in a row. There is no constitutional right, no matter what you say, or no matter what some politician.
I'm just raising the question. All right, well, Kurtz, no, you're in charge, Kurtz. You're in charge, Kurtz. You're the president of A&E. You suspend him?
Well, first of all, A&E knew what it was.
No, you, Kurtz, are in charge.
I'm running the show.
You suspend him.
I haul Robertson in and I say, we don't want to suspend you. You have a great franchise. We're making a lot of money. But these remarks were so over the line that you have to apologize. It seems to me that Phil Robertson did not want to apologize. That pushed A&E to have to do something.
So you would have said, Kurtz, you would have said, okay, if you apologize, I won't suspend you. If you don't apologize, I will suspend you. For how long? You're going to bring him back in 10 days? What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, I think they'll try to bring him back because without him, there's no show. They can make a lot of money and get even bigger ratings. Everybody's heard of Duck Dynasty now. And A&E should not be surprised to learn that this guy who they hired as a Bible-toting, praying, big-mouth outdoorsman is shooting off his mouth.
Of course, I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so both of you would have suspended him had he not apologized. Okay, so we're on the record there. Final question for both of you. Bernie first. Is it unreasonable, all right, for the American public to be angry about this? both sides, all right? So the people who think Robertson is a religious fanatic and a threat, they're angry. And the people who think that he's just sticking up for the Bible, they're angry. Do both of them have a point, Bernie?
I think the non-Bible people have a stronger point. Look, there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that people believe just because it's in the Bible. I understand that, but I get emails from people saying the earth is 6,000 years old. It is not. It's 4.5 billion years old, no matter what the Bible says, no matter what Jesus says, no matter what God says. It's 4.5 billion years old. So just because it's in the Bible, no, I don't respect people believing things that are ignorant just because there's ignorance in the Bible.
Howard Kurtz, do both sides have a strong argument?
Both sides are entitled to believe whatever they want. They do have an argument. They will vote with their remote controls. But at the same time, I've got to say, the people who wanted Martin Bashir kicked off MSNBC for his hateful comments about Sarah Palin can't now turn around and say, oh, no, you can't take somebody off the air for making comments that
well,
many
there's a
people
difference.
find
Bashir
offensive.
targeted one human being, whereas Robertson was a group. I agree that there was an assault on the group, but it's a little different when you say that person is that. All right, gentlemen, very interesting, and enjoy the email that you all get. Enjoy it very much. And directly ahead, President Obama holds a press conference before his